welcome back to my channel. Today we are shopping my stash and we're going to do things a little bit differently. If you've never seen my Shop My Stash videos, they're Shop My Stashes, but they're also kind of like project use it ups. Basically, I'm trying to work through a lot of my products, but I get bored very easily. So if a product is pretty full, I'm not going to sit here and say I'm going to finish it in the next month or anything. I just like to kind of rotate through my products and make sure I am at least using some of the product and focusing on them for a little bit. And then if I get really bored, obviously I'll switch it out and work on another project or another product and then come back to that, other product at some other point. And I used to do it every 2 weeks. I think for the autumn, I'm going to do it monthly, just because a lot of my smaller products and a lot of the products that I'm almost finished with are pretty much out of my stash at this point. So I am bringing in fuller size products and I want to be able to focus on those for a little bit longer. 2 weeks of working on a full size product isn't really going to put much of a dent in it, whereas I feel like a month will. And if you have never watched one of these videos before, it's honestly just an assortment and it's different every single month as far as the categories that I focus on. Some months I have makeup in the basket and then other months I don't. Sometimes I have skincare, sometimes I don't. For this coming month, for the month of September, I actually have some nail stuff and I always have lotions and fragrances. That's like a given. But as far as like some of the other categories, they come and go. But first off, let me go through and tell you guys the things that I did finish up from my last basket. So I did end up finishing up this Burt's Bees Gentle Cream Cleanser. It was just a small size. I also finished up the Glow Recipe. What is this? The Watermelon Glow PHA and BHA Pore Tight Toner, and also the Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Niacinamide Dewdrops. So those are finally done. Finished 2 of the masks that I had in the basket. I have 3 more that I did not finish, but this one is the Laiku Eggplant Mud Mask, and then I did finish up one of the Rose Clay Masks, so those are done. Finished up the Trader Joe's Vitamin C Firming Body Butter. Finished up the Bolero Refreshing Body Oil in Watermelon and Mint. The Avon Haiku Perfume. That one took me forever to finish up, but it is gone. These 2, which I'm super excited to get these out of my stash. These were actually the last 2 Bath & Body Works lotions that I have. So I have no more Bath & Body Works lotions. I'm still up in the air whether I will repurchase anytime soon. It'll probably be a while. I would say probably, well, you know what? I'm not going to put a time frame on it, but at this point, I'm thinking it's going to be a while before I repurchase any of the lotions. But the Cucumber Melon and the Strawberry Pound Cake are gone. And then these 2 toothpaste samples from His Smile. So this one is the Wonka Chocolate, and this one was the coffee one. So this was really, really fun, and it was very novelty to have a flavor. But I will say it was very bizarre because obviously this one is chocolate, this one is coffee. Especially I noticed this one with the coffee. After brushing my teeth, I felt like I had coffee breath, which made me feel like I needed to brush my teeth. So it was fun, and I would totally do these again, but I think it's one of those things that it's almost like you brush with these and it's fun and it's a great experience, whatever. But then you almost feel like you need to go in then afterwards with like a mint flavored toothpaste to get rid of the flavor that's in your mouth. I know that sounds really weird, but I don't know. But I liked these. I thought it was really, really fun. Okay, so the products I did not finish that will just be going back on the shelf are the Cucumber Melon and the Strawberry Pound Cake Body Mists, which I knew I wouldn't finish any of these. The Trader Joe's Lemongrass Coconut Body Oil, the Cetaphil Moisturizing Cream, and then I still have these 3 mud masks that I did not do. So those will all go back into, or back on the shelf. Okay, so now jumping into the products that I pulled for the month of September. I'm so excited because I have quite a few fragrances that are kind of autumny, kind of transitional from, the summer to the autumn fragrances. So let's jump into it. Let's start with the body washes. So first off, I have this Vampire Blood from Bath and Body Works, which it's not all the way full. So I probably will finish this up this month. If not this month, probably next month if I decide to keep it in the basket. And then I have this His Daughter Pumpkin Latte Natural Whipped Soap. My son's girlfriend Hazel, actually, she gifted this to me. She bought it for me, and she actually works at His Daughter, and I've never tried the pumpkin latte one. It smells amazing. Like, it smells like you should be able to eat this. So I've never tried the pumpkin latte one, but I've tried their other whipped soaps, and they are fantastic. I really, really like using them for shaving my legs. So pumpkin latte. And then those are the two like soaps. And then let's do lotions next. I have these two, I think, yeah, these are from Target. From, I want to say last year. These were a gift, so I think they're from last year. Anyway, they're the apple sugar hand cream and the apple sugar body lotion. Now, these are apple sugar, but I'm going to be honest, there's a little hint of apple, but there's also like a very perfuminess to these. So these are actually very adult smelling, which is nice. So I have those two lotions. I also have this Vaseline Intensive Care All-Purpose Cream. It's just a small tube. It's not anything huge. So I probably will get through this in this month. And then I have the Vaseline Intensive Care Almond Smooth 48-hour hydration. So that is all of the lotions that I have. For the fragrances, I have obviously the Vampire Blood to go kind of along with the body wash. And the fragrance notes on this are red berries, night blooming jasmine, and petrifying plum. This is a very pretty scent. I feel like it's good for this time of year, but you could very easily use this. Honestly, you could use this any time of year, because I can see this being like a really good Valentine's Day scent or a spring scent. I mean, it's just it's like a universal good smell. So that is in here. And then I have the Marshmallow Pumpkin Latte from Bath and Body Works. The scent notes on this are pumpkin latte, toasted marshmallow, creamy sandalwood, and praline musk. I love this, and it's getting down there. Like, these were the marks from when I had it in a project before, and it's actually down below even those. I love this smell. Oh my gosh, do I love that smell. Then I have Fairy Tale by Bath and Body Works. This is another one that I feel like it's a really, really good transitional fragrance for this time of year, but it would also be a really good transitional fragrance from like winter to spring. The scent notes on this are pomegranate nectar, fresh orange blossom, vanilla bean, and warm amber. Oh my gosh, yeah, another really, really good one. Very excited to use that. And then also the coconut candy apple. Again, you've got that transitional, like you've got the candy apple for autumn, but then you have that coconut, which is still kind of lingering in the summer, like kind of beachy. The fragrance notes on this are candied red apple, shredded coconut, and vanilla spice. Love this fragrance. And I feel like with this one, at least on my body, I know everybody's, your skin is different, so it kind of reacts differently on everyone's skin. But with this one, for me, the candy red apple kind of like tones down, and so you just smell kind of that sweetness, and you're left with more of the coconut smell. So this I probably will be starting to use like immediately, because I feel like it's definitely, in my opinion, it's almost more summery than it is autumny. And then the last fragrance that I have is the Gail Heyman Delicious All American Apple. This one is another one that I absolutely love. The packaging is very cutesy and like girly, and you think like all American apple, like it's going to be kind of like a green apple type of a smell. And it's not. This is a very adult, very sexy woman smell. Like a very, I don't know. It's so, so good. The fragrance notes on this one are apple, mandarin, berries, passion fruit, lychee, and then the main notes in this are violet petals, driftwood, musk, and amber. And that is so accurate. You can totally smell the what is it, violet petals and like the muskiness, but then you get that like hint of sweetness from like the berries and the apple. It's such a great fragrance. Absolutely love this one. And then I did actually pull some makeup products for this month. For an eyeshadow palette, I actually picked the Maybelline New York Burgundy Bar. I don't know if you guys remember this. I don't even know if they still have it, but it's beautiful colors. Just very autumn looking. I figured this would be perfect for autumn. A lot of shimmers, which I absolutely love. And then for lipstick, I picked for the lip liner, I have the Avon True Color Glimmer Sticks Lip Liner in Perfect Plum. And then to go along with that is the Avon, what is this? This is the, I don't think they have this anymore. I could be wrong. But this is the Avon, it's called Concord Grape. So it is a very grapey color. With this too, like not only am I going to be like using this for the month of September, but I'm also kind of just testing it out because I've noticed that my taste in lipsticks and just makeup in general has kind of shifted. I used to be into like very bold colors, and I've noticed that I'm starting to go more towards the neutrals for eye colors and lip colors, just more, you know, toned down ones. So we're going to see for me if this is just too dark at this point, and if I'm, you know, if I'm not even going to wear it, I'll just toss it, just declutter it. And then the last thing that I have for like a makeup product, this is the Sexy Mother Pucker. And this one is, oh my goodness, this is very small. I can't even read that. It's the Plumpish? I don't think that's even the name. Yeah, it's called Plumps Up. So I don't even think that's necessarily the name. But it's like, it looks like this. It's kind of a neutral, but it's got like a little bit of a shimmer to it. So this is great to just like throw on if you're going to like run to the grocery store or something and you just want like a tiny bit of color. And then as far as some chapsticks that I decided to pull, I decided to pull the S'mores line from the actual brand chapstick. So you have the milk chocolate, you have the graham cracker, and you have the marshmallow. And then I also pulled the grape from chapstick just because this time of year makes me think of harvesting grapes and wineries and just all of those things. So I pulled the grape. And then from Lip Smacker, I pulled the pumpkin spice latte. And I also pulled, oop, there they go. And I also pulled the vanilla chai frappe. This is one of those ones where it's like in the lid. And then the last things that I pulled are actually some nail polishes. So again, with my fingernails are very short. I'm in water all the time. I'm cleaning, I'm doing things. So I never can seem to keep my nails to get very long. So I did pull some neutral colors for that. But then for my toenails, I'm shifting to more of the autumn colors. So I pulled for, well, I guess first off, I have this, where's the base coat? Okay, so I have the Wet n Wild Shine Clear Nail Protector. And then I have, this is the CND Vinyl Luxe Weekly Polish. It's just a very, very neutral color. It almost looks white in this, which it doesn't come out white on your nails. It's just a very, very, almost like a translucent type of a color. And then I also pulled this OPI Infinite Shine, what is this called? Princess's Rule. This is another one. It's very light, but it's almost a little too frosty. So we'll see. This is going to be a tester type thing. If I don't really care for that, I probably will give it to my niece or something. And then I also have the Wet n Wild Wild Shine Protective Base Coat. And I have the CND Vinyl Luxe Weekly Top Coat, just a tiny little guy. And then for my toenail color, I have this Pure Ice, it's called All Nighter. I thought that was such a pretty, it's like a Merlot type of a color with a little bit of shimmer to it. So I thought that would be really, really fun for the month of September. So that is everything that I pulled for the basket for this month. If you do something like this, let me know in the comments what kind of things that you have pulled. Also, let me know what kind of a fragrance are you wearing today? Like, what is your scent of the day? So anyway, I will report back to you guys in a month with all of this stuff to let you know how much progress I made on each thing and what I thought about each product, and we'll go from there. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me for a little bit, and I will see you next time.